Speaking of your team, there's we talked so much about getting the first goal of the game and having the lead after one period of play, and you guys only scored the first goal 5 times through 25 games, and you've only led after.
I don't think that's accurate. Is it that high?
Really? Yeah. No.
Is it? Is that accurate number?
Yeah, it's 5.
Is it?
Yeah. So you thought it was lower?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So cause for concern, or?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. It's not. It's the first goal of the game. What our focus is to have the lead at the end of the first period.
You've only done that once.
I thought twice, wasn't it? Maybe.
Once.
That's a big deal. The first goal of the game is to me an important goal, but having the lead at the end of the first period is an incredible stat on that. And you just translate that back to the NHL games, which I do, just to look at the what the number is on the percentage of wins. It's an amazing stat, and so that's one of our goals. Whenever we talk about our segment plan, we look at different categories for each game, and that is a key component of one of the segments. And we haven't responded well enough. We're finding a way to not get it down. I think when I look at our games and break them down over those 5 games, we're getting the chances that we want, the numbers. And we're just not finding the scoring part of it. So it's a concern, and today's practice says, every practice when we're doing drills, we're trying to focus on hitting the net, scoring goals, and recovering pucks and getting second and third opportunities.
Terry, I was going to say that there have been a few games, and I thought both games this weekend, if I'm remembering right, the first period you've come out strong and still just not getting that first goal. I know that's what you were just saying, but it just seems almost kind of strange and funny now after this long into the season that now you're having some good first periods and still they're not coming.
Real good first periods, and getting the number of shots and the number of most importantly the number of quality chances, and that's a subjective evaluation, but we're consistent with it, and we're getting the chances that you want to look at after each period, so especially the first period. And it's just not happening for us right now. We're going to have to give that even more of a push. We've got to get some ugly goals maybe, with more shots to the net, and looking for those second and third rebounds.
Is the finishing aspect there, is that unlucky, or is that something where you need to improve and get better?
Oh no, you got to improve and get better on it. You got to work at trying to get even better scoring opportunities, maybe in better situations, not just an area, but absolute specific areas, and that'll come. But it's certainly to this point, it hasn't happened, and we got to get that to be better.
And the strange thing is, it's not like the team has a shortage of finishers. There's a lot of guys on this team can score goals.
You're just going to leave that hanging out there, or what?
No, I was going to say, it's strange that there's no shortage of finishers. There's guys on the team who can score goals, It's just like you're saying, they're getting their chances. It's just a matter of they're not going in for whatever reason.
Well, we have some players who have some pretty good numbers on their resume over the years, for sure, and it's pretty surprising to me that I look at numbers and the stats, and I'm not seeing them right now. We're looking at your key guys, obviously, and they're out there in a lot of minutes, playing all special team situations, and even breaking it down further, a lot of those guys are getting the chances that you want to see them get, and so we're either unlucky, or the opposing goaltender has been incredible every time that we've played, and he has been in 7 or 8 of the games. I know the goaltender has been the first star of the game in 7 of the 25 games that we've played so far, and that's a pretty high ratio. Now, is that bad shooting, or is that great goaltending? You can look at it a lot of different ways, but that's a fact. He has been named the star of the game in incredible number, in my view of it.
Seems like all the skills are there, and even when people are doing the right things on the ice and it's just not happening, I don't know, I guess I look to, is there a mental block somewhere that's just kind of in guys' heads?
I don't know if there's I don't know that. I mean, it does wear on your skilled players, on your scorers after a while. There's no doubt about that. I mean, there's a lot of the scoring players need to have that personal confidence to to get some results. And if you go through a number of games and you're getting chances and nothing is happening for you at the end of the day on the stat sheet, then it does play with those players. And that's a test for young guys, though. That's where you have to move through that, deal with the adversity, and stay with the program and keep working very hard at it. And when you break through, then it starts to come. It starts to come in bunches, and good things will happen for you. Good things will happen for the team. So we're pushing it. We're staying positive with it. And again, I keep going back to the fact that we're getting our opportunities. So that's a good thing. And now we got to just finish.